In today's video, I'm going to talk about boredom. All right, one of the worst things that can happen in early recovery. You get through the withdrawal process. You're proud of yourself. Things are going well. You're stoked just to be living life, and then life starts to slow down, and you get this sense of boredom, and you don't feel like you're filling your time as much as you should be. And when that happens, I've talked about this many times, idle hands are the devil's playground. And what that means is if you get bored and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you may land up doing something you will regret. All right? You may land up searching for things to do. And this by no means is expert advice, what I'm about to say. But what I have seen, okay, this is just my personal opinion, what I have seen over the past 6+ years, speaking literally with thousands of people that have gone through this, is that a good majority of the people that find themselves in this predicament, all right, because you hear it all the time. There's a lot of people that cause the negative stigma in addiction, and they look at people that get addicted to stuff as being weaker in the mind and not being as strong as a regular human being, which is complete bullshit to me, because the people that I meet, fair majority, what I'm getting at is, are easily bored. And I find a lot of them to be extremely intelligent, so much so that it takes a lot to keep them intrigued with life. All right? They need a lot going on, and when they don't, this is when they start searching for outside things, and it leads them to drugs. All right? And that's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying that's expert advice whatsoever, but that's what I've seen. All right? And that's over a pretty decent amount of time and a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails, a lot of conversing with people who have been in our shoes before. So what you need to keep in mind here is that when the beginning, everything's going so great. You got the pink cloud effect. Everything's going great. You're stoked to be living life. You have the support of everybody, and then the normality of life kicks in. People just expect you to be clean because you've gotten over the hump, and this is what they expect of you now. There's not the congratulatory, and I'm not saying that you're always looking to be congratulated or anything, but the excitement of it starts to dwindle. And when that happens, it's up to you to stay intrigued with life. You need to search for things that are going to keep that spark in your recovery. Now, this is why I am so adamant about people getting involved in recovery. Not so much so as that helping other people, but getting in the rooms with people, all right? Making friends with people that are in recovery so you can be part of a group of people that will help more people. You become part of something, okay? Something that you can give your time to. And the reason the rooms are so great, and what I mean by the rooms is AANA, is that there's always meetings going on in pretty much every county in the United States. I mean, you can go on their website and you can find meetings and a list of schedules in most areas. And going in those rooms, you meet people that have the ability to touch other people's lives, and you can jump on with them. All right? You can be the newbie that can give up some of their time and be part of something bigger than themselves. And that's huge, all right? Especially for your recovery, for your life. You join groups, you are around like-minded people, positive people. They're going to push you in the right direction and keep you engaged in your recovery. It's huge, all right? I don't think I'd still be where I'm at now if I didn't do everything I did, all right? I threw myself into recovery. I made myself very transparent and very, how do you put it? It was out there, all right? I put everything out there, so I knew that I had to stay this road. And then over time, it got easier. But in the beginning, I knew I had to go all balls to the wall, because otherwise, I wasn't going to make it. All right? So if you're that way, and most of you are, you need to throw yourself. Your whole recovery, you need to go all out. All right? Just like you did when you were using. I know most of you went all out. You got to go all out in your recovery, too. All right? Now, today I have a quick email from Dan in Bergen County, which is North Jersey. It's a North Jersey county. Okay? And he says, "Hey Ryan, my name's Dan. I'm from Boredom County, New Jersey. I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel and watch every video you make." Thanks, dude. Thanks for the support. "I thought that I would share my story with you and with everyone who is suffering with this terrible addiction. I tend to write a lot because, well, I'm a writer, and I like to write. God bless you, dude. I can't stand writing. So I guess I will begin with how and what made me fall into this trap. In 2009, I was supposed to get married. Of course, you can imagine the many feelings and emotions that are built up to making that leap with someone. Well, a few months before the wedding, she left me. Later to find out she left me for a friend of mine, who, by the way, was to be one of my best men. This left an incredible hole in my chest and killed me. I was severely depressed and began drinking out of control until a friend of mine introduced me to Percocets. I couldn't believe I had found something that took away all the pain. After a while of using, I found myself using it to cope with people I had to work with, dealing with people I had to work with for, and just to get through the day. Fast forward to 2012, now it seemed I needed more to feel something and not get sick. Dealers were also getting greedy, raising prices, and not being reliable. The friend that introduced me to the drug suggested heroin. It was much cheaper. I wasn't sure what to do. Heroin sounded like a dirty word to me, and that only certain people used it. I was wrong. Like the word junkie. I never liked that word as well, but I couldn't deny it. I was becoming one. So finally, in the spring of 2015, I started to become sick of this lifestyle. I had almost completely emptied my bank account, hard-earned money that I worked hard for. Many things started to become apparent to me. If I wanted to fly somewhere for vacation, I wouldn't be able to. I'd be sick, and I wasn't going to risk sneaking stuff onto a plane. I became tired of wasting my money on this crap just so I could feel normal. Money isn't everything in life, but you need it to survive. I didn't want to wind up losing everything and lose everything and become homeless. And I was never going to resort to stealing from anyone. Work-wise, I couldn't do it. I work in the general contracting business, so I have to be awake, alert, etc. Thankfully, I work for my family, though. But I had to be honest with them about what was going on with me. With that, they gave me time off to go through the withdrawal process. And what kept me going was your videos. It was a horrible process, but it had to be done. Of course, I went through the boredom and all of the mental challenges, but I got through it. I'm going on 7 months clean now, and just happy that I finally realized when I did that, it was time to stop. I'm not going to lie when I say it's hard. I'm not going to lie when I say it's hard, but it's not impossible. Don't lose everything you've worked for your whole life, your family and friends. The things you love disappear because of this drug. Thank you, Ryan, for your videos, and much love and hope to anyone who is hurting. You can get through this. Dan. Fantastic, Dan. Thank you. If you'd like to share your story, you can email me at ryan@compsupport.com. In the subject line, put YouTube story, my story. Let me know if you want to use your first or last name or stay anonymous. Keep watching, leave some comments, and check out some more videos. Thanks.